What's up, folks? Thursday night. Getting ready to get some stuff done. And yeah. Where are we? Gotta get all my windows situated. But looking at my calendar, I think we're maybe 13 days from launch day. And I'm going to see if I can have enough of what we need tonight to have another update out tomorrow or this weekend that is kind of complete. We'll have to see. James Ed, what's up, dude? I'll get the chat up visible in a minute. I can see it, but it's not on the video. That's okay, dude. You're doing it now. Sunday to Thursday isn't so bad. I only work on my stuff 2 days a week usually. It's only during like crunch mode like now that I'm doing like bits and pieces kind of every other day. I gotta update our source tree. Yeah, I saw that getting tossed around, the new trailer. I haven't watched it yet, though. I ought to watch it. But I won't do it right now. I'm not gonna do it right now. Oh, that's bright green. Oh, man. We'll see how tonight goes. I'm not feeling like drinking a ton of coffee, and I have... What do I have? Yeah, I don't know. I think things are going good. I have got a lot done this week and last week, but I just still have to pace myself a little bit because I can't just force it through, you know. What am I trying to do? Let's get Photoshop open. Let's get GameMaker open, and I had some sprites that I started at the coffee shop this morning, which I should get off my thumb drive. Get that boop boop thumb drive sound. Ooh. Yeah, let's open that folder and let's view those files. Almost ready to begin. Almost ready. I should get my notebook open too, because it had some useful notes in it. Some useful notes that I would like to reference. Those are the best kind of notes, because it's time to start assigning some characters to or some artwork to some of these enemy types that I made. Because I don't want to forget cool sprites that I made and just kind of dullard ahead and make something new when I have something already that works. Don't want to be a dullard, not on a Thursday. What's the PSD? Alternates. Okay, good. Oh, I thought for a minute I didn't put it on here. It's not like I did a ton of work in there, but that would have been a disheartening beginning. Cool. But yeah, World 5 is in pretty cool shape. There's a lot of kind of empty enemy-less rooms. There's enemies in there, but part of what I need to do tonight is make some custom stuff that only appears in World 5, so it feels special. Ever heard of Puzzle Depot? No, I don't think I have. Or maybe I... It sounds familiar. I'm gonna look real quick at that. I think we can... Let me switch over to the stream video. Ta-da! Here we are. Let me make sure I don't have any Twitch dashboard audio doubling going on. Puzzle Depot, huh? I'm just gonna give a quick look. Oh, I found a really good glitch in Halloween Forever. Puzzle Depot. This looks cool. An update and some announcements. Laughing Manatee Games. The artwork is very good. Oh, cool. Nice. That's exciting. Take a look at that sometime in more depth. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, let's see if I already have some of these sprites in here. SPR enemy doesn't look like it. Fire effect. Okay, I saved some of these things out, I bet, but I didn't actually bring them into the game. File, create from strip. Let's see what we can find. Not emboss. But yeah, James, how goes the pike and shot progress? This would be in states. Oh gosh, so many things. Okay, switch to a different. Yeah, a little preview. Never hurt anybody. What am I looking for? Got sleeping frogs. Well, maybe I never saved those out. Okay. Back to Photoshop for a minute then. Yeah, no dullards. Dullards need not apply. Yeah, I was just wondering how stuff was going. What's the latest thing you've been working on? You said you were touching it on Sunday. Giving it a little poke. Oh yeah, this is one thing we gotta do tonight. A little one-up. One-up, counter, and that'll be nice to do. Whoops. What am I looking for? Where's my stylus? And this little creeper. I should probably just put this into the proper full entities PSD so they don't get lost. Entities 3 has some good stuff. Yes, sir. Yeah, dude, you gotta take care of your fans. Okay, cool. Here's some of the stuff that I wanted. Oh, you got the cool Reaper. Are we gonna do something with him? We're definitely gonna do something with the fire. Fire guy is gonna be our window timeline. Fire guy is gonna be our invincible patroller. Zelda Ethan, what's cooking, buddy? Oh, what do we got going on here? We've got some creepy crawlers. If that makes any sense. Oh, right. Nice, dude. Song for a game. That's what I like to hear. I think we can do a little bit of this. Make some nice joyous color. Contiguous. We'll do some cool shifting on this too. Game Freak, up for the challenge. Game Freak, you're gonna love what I found. You're gonna love this one. I can show you. It's almost the return. It's nearly the return of the infinite jumping glitch. I did not send the new version of the remix to BC, but I will try to remember to do that. I gotta get him on my Discord so we can all hang. Like a big old fam. Let's get these colors going wild. Yes, indeed. What if they need to be a little darker? Whoop. Sure. Sure. Blue can be a little darker. An X in the color picker. Is that this? Sort of like the color wheel. Cool color wheel. I love this guy. Can I piggyback off some... I've got to do something with these imps too. Gotta do something with them. I don't know what. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. But it's gotta be cool. Nice. That'll be a fun effect. Well, I made multiple one-ups so I could have the colors animate as so. You're probably seeing it by now. There, so it'll look like that in game. Nice little rainbow effect. And these little creepers are not going to be invincible patrollers. That's what we need the little fire friend for. Oh, you know what? I do need to orient these. Whoa, Zelda Ethan. Thanks for the host, dude. Thanks. Super cool. But yeah, I was just saying at the start of things, we're gonna see how tonight goes because I'm feeling nice and dreamy and relaxed. Just it's been a long week. We got a lot done. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can tonight, but also we're not gonna go overboard. It'd be great if I could get everything in a good place for another build update tomorrow, because I should have time to push it out in the morning. But it's also not the end of the world if it takes till Saturday or Sunday or something. But I also don't want to necessarily be tanking the weekend doing that stuff, just because you know, it's nice to have a weekend. Zelda Ethan, I probably can't, just because I have to. I only have so much time to do art for stuff like this that I really have to be kind of selfish and focus on like my personal projects. But like we were saying before, if you get a little prototype together and do a little bit of internet matchmaking, I bet you can find a buddy. I bet you can. Okay, let's save a couple sprites out that haven't been saved out. Oh, shucks. Whoops. Paste it. Okay, we got one up. A beautiful one up. Yeah. So the way it's going to work is in the character unlock rooms, if you're already holding a character unlock or you already have that character unlock, you go in there and you'll get a 1-up instead. So it's a little bonus. A little bonus for you. Where's the heart? Object pickup. Oh, just pick up 1-up. Yeah, unless Zelda Ethan, if you have a really good budget, then maybe we should talk. But I don't want to assume. No. Yeah, I started just selecting everything, including the color, on these guys because it's easy enough to just zilch it out. Yeah, dude, there's always some good game jams taking place. What do we want to call this guy? Enemy something? Crawler. Oops, I already saved it. Cool, we've got that, this, that. Let's get this little fire thing. This guy will be easy. Easy to set up. We'll get a lot of mileage out of him. Fire elemental. Save that. Yeah, dude, your remixes are sounding pretty cool. Ugh. Sorry to bump that mic. I wish I had some water, but I don't. I don't have it. I think that's the end of that. End of that album. Switch. Okay, what else should we do? Let's... Oh man, did I... Was I gonna make the Reaper... blue instead of green. I feel like there's some consistency in that. And also, I'm trying to think if I wanted to... Oh, maybe I should make that guy the little creeper instead. I'm not trusting that I'm not trusting that original design. But also it's tiny. I think that's going to be something else. That tall skulled thing. It's okay. We just might need to make a little compromise here and there. But first I do want to see what this guy looks like. This blue. Yeah, I think he's gonna be blue, because I kinda want all of like the weird undead things in the tower to be blue. Zelda Ethan, what's the game jam you're looking for? Or what's the game jam in question? Yeah, we gotta get this imp in there, even if he's really simple. Game Jolt, gotcha. Alright, enemy imp baby. Imp babooey, can't spell baby. Discord problems. What's breaking with it? What's the ish? I'm not sure if this guy is gonna get fully set up tonight because his size just kind of belies needing some thoughtful design. Ooh. That's no good. Don't want to delete his eyes. Forever Jam. I like forever stuff. Enemy Reaper Sickle. Okay, and this one will be no sickle. And also, too, we're going to have a bunch of the classic enemies appearing throughout, you know, like the little necromancers and chainsaw maniac guys. They're just perennial. You can put them anywhere. Enemy Reaper, no sickle. Game Freak, did you find the if you jump up against the ceiling you can jump infinitely? Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's the one that I was excited to share with you. You stole my thunder. Oh, Game Freak. You got me. Nice. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of horizontal ceilings in World 5 in the Porphyry Palace, so you can actually get around with it. It was cool. I immediately thought of you guys. I was like, oh, Game Freak is he's gonna freak. He's gonna go crazy when he sees this. Oh no, yeah, I'll show you in a second. You can do it. You can do it across like an entire roof or a ceiling. Just it's crazy. Just call this bullet sickle. Okay, anybody else we need to import and get set up? Got any other World 5 contenders? Oh, I need to come back and do something. Yeah, Burning Skeleton. Burning Skeleton's gonna be exciting. I think you can shoot. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta get to the bottom of this, because now my interest is piqued. It's peaked. Well, first let's just bring something in. File, create from strip. We'll get to it in just a moment. States. Pick up get. Let's get the one up. I gotta make custom grabs for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta make grabs for the big blue demon for all of the characters too. Nice. SPR. Pick up one up. Ice slime. Yeah, I would love to get slimes in there in general, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight. We're doing. The cables are a mess. Let's get a little preview of the Porphyry Palace. I wonder if there's a good roof to see before fighting the mini boss. Let me actually warp on out. Got crows lining up. Run from the crows. They're coming to get me. Crows are moving slow tonight. We need some enemies in here. Oh yeah. The crows are still Z-indexed underneath there. I gotta fix that. Yep, there we go. Da, 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 da. Jumping does make you fall a little bit. But look at this. Best player to play. We're just finding cool glitches. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Ceiling dancers. Oh, we can. I wonder if we can almost get up. I think it has to be a horizontal ceiling. So, that's something to fix. Always a little something to fix. Can't be a tall ceiling like that. Show you some moves. Yippee! Yeah, there's best player to play right now. The secrets that I have in are the character unlocks. One's a little bit obvious, but the other two are pretty hidden. And any new ones that get added post launch are gonna be similarly hidden. So we're not supposed to be able to do this, but we can. Pumpkin's so nimble, he can just jump from ladder to ladder. Deft. Oh, Tice Dev. I've been working on Halloween Forever since summer 2014, off and on. Oh shit, I forgot about boss fight time. There's also a glitch that happens, ooh, this guy, if you get caught in the correct way. You guys are witnessing some end game content. Oh god, got him. Those moths can't stop me. Make it very cryptic. Yeah, that would be nice. The well, there is one secret that I don't think anybody has solved yet, or at least nobody has like said to me. I've figured it out, and that one's been in since the beginning. I could like describe it, but in doing so, that would like really tip my hand. So, oh shit, yeah, this is a bad room. Crows are good. Spelunky mummy, yeah. So I think, so right now I'm really just trying to make sure the game gets finished. Best player to play. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. I just know it's something that I put in there as like a little hidden reference, and nobody. Yeah, it's a tough game. It's good. Yeah, I want to be adding just like, so the game is almost done, but what I'm going to be doing is like filling things in a little bit after. Some of the crows are placeholders. I actually do kind of like the crows in World 6 or World 5. They do a lot. Oh, look at those cool skeletons. Golden tail. I don't know what that is, but it looks really good. James. Okay, let's get the rest of these sprites in before I forget what I actually made. Let's do the easy stuff first. Create from strip. Object enemy crawler. Here he is. Good. 4x4. He's a tiny little fella. Just a little 12x12. Ugh. These fucking homebrew retro games. So freaking good. It looks gorgeous. I love it. Alright. SPR. SPR enemy crawler. Let's say JJM Golden Tail. Cool. That's a good link. I'll take a look at that. Nice. Does it run on actual hardware? Huh. Man. People blow me away when they do that kind of stuff. Okay, what else did we make? I gotta get the fire elemental in. He's probably gonna require some more wide platforms in places. Right now there's a lot of narrow platforms. Man, so cool though. Create from strip. And enemy necromancer, he's going to be above that. Fire elemental. Oh, he's got a lot of frames too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's a big boy. He's so handsome though. Fire elemental. Yeah, I figure it's okay to keep adding secrets and stuff to Halloween Forever post-launch as long as it doesn't totally upend the base flow of the game that people have already played and kind of expect to be final. I think I kind of take that as an okay thing to fiddle with, filling in the in between, filling in the gaps, and just fleshing things out a little bit. Sprite enemy fire elemental. Create from strip. We need the imp baby also. Yeah, that's good. I don't have a lot of blue enemies, so this is going to be a nice change. 1, 2, 3, 6 frames. Oh, he's going fast. Don't know if he's going to have other states, but he seems like he could. Maybe not tonight. Imp baby idol. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? I think I need a new version of the coffin also. That was something I was thinking about. Maybe the imp baby spawns out of the coffin. That's good. Oh, crazy. Just Discord is down in general. That'll do it. Google Cloud's platform processor. Load balancer. Come on, guys. Can't you balance the load for once? Except they're probably typically balancing the load. And now is the exception. Enemy Reaper sickle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, no, that's not right. I don't remember if I set this guy up to ping pong or what. Yeah, I think he's a ping ponger. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a dupe of 4 and a dupe of 1. Give ourselves a little bit of easing. Sprite enemy Reaper. That's alright. Cool. Sprite enemy Reaper sickle. Sprite enemy Reaper no sickle. Man, I had some tasty warm soup for dinner too. Just makes me want a nap time. There we go. Center that, and we need bullet sickle. SPR bullet sickle. Whoa. Ticedev. Thanks for the follow, dude. Mucho appreciado. Mi casa es su casa. Bullet sickle. There we go. Modify mask. Let's make this a little elliptical. Cool. Mi casa es su casa. Bienvenido a mi casa. Mi casa de gamedev. How's that? I studied some Spanish and Espanol in high school. It's pretty good. It's a good language. Alright, let's start with the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. It's the most delicious of the fruit. Because it's easy to grab and eat. So we're going to start with some objects and enemies we already have begun. And I think it's mostly just a little crawler guy. Yeah, hugger, simple. Enemy hugger, let's call... I'm going to call him crawler instead. Crawler, simple, SPR square. Before I do this... Yep, okay. Your family never taught you Spanish. That's so sad. I mean, you can figure it out. SPR pickup life. Oh, look at that! I even started a one-up pickup as the jack-o'-lantern. Maybe that's just better. I wanted to do like a ambiguous one-up though, because that works for everybody. But maybe getting the pumpkin is just good for everybody because it's Halloween. I don't know. This is the thing that I was talking about as far as like, oh, I'll just make a new thing, and then I'm realizing maybe I already have a thing. I don't need to make something brand new because the thing that exists is good. Oh well. Okay. God, I wish I could just select multiple elements at once. Wouldn't be such a bad thing if I just actually organized my library. Or organized all this stuff for once and never. A candle. But yeah, the thing is, if that only makes sense for Pumpkin Man, then I don't want to have like... I don't know, it'd be okay. I'd be okay with the pumpkin being like you picking up a jack-o'-lantern for an extra life for everybody, because Pumpkin Man is still kind of the mascot of the game. Even though they're alternate characters, they're all second fiddle to Mr. PK. Do I have a bullet folder? I don't. That's alright. Next game, I'm gonna organize the shit out of it. Folders and folders. Done. So done with this mess. This wretched, wretched mess. That'll be like a Saturday project at some point. Just putting all the enemies in an enemy folder, putting all the bosses in a boss sprite folder. The objects are organized, but I never did it for the sprites. Dumbly. So that is, there lies the rub. What a fool. What a fool I was. Oh, actually, I think, yeah, the fire isn't going to be... This is how we're going to do it. Fire isn't going to be the invincible thing. This makes more sense to make the fire the walking exploder. Yeah. And I don't know why I was mentally really intent on making it a skeleton. Because I want the invincible walker to be like a little armored guy anyway. So... This here prop barrier. That's okay. Okay, I think we're good to go. Great, cool. So now we have 2 enemies to reskin right out of the bag and feel happy about. Okay, enemy crawler, simple. Sprite enemy crawler. There's that. There's your boy. And object enemy walker exploder. Sprite enemy fire elemental. Yeah. Comparatively new. Large loop. It's scary. I've been really pensive to update GameMaker 2 for a while just because I don't want to goof up anything that I'm trying to rely on. That would be a bummer. Okay, that's an FPO thing. Object, enemy, crawler, simple. Walker, exploder. I gotta make sure this guy doesn't queue up any different states. Cool, he's got the same. Oh, let's do this. Telegraph, image speed equals 1. Image speed equals 1. Everywhere else, image speed is going to be 0.5. Do I have that set in here? Image speed equals 0.5. Good. Object, enemy, I'm going to call Walker Exploder Fire Elemental. Now, because that makes more sense. Keep getting that little warning. Spooky. But now, if we go to our debug room, we see some buddies. Yeah. Edit object. How many hit points does he have? 4. He's gonna have 1 hit point. Hair trigger little fireball friend. And we've only got clockwise versions of the crawlers so far. I wonder if I made them robust enough to just be flippable. I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, it'd be nice if I didn't have to make 2 versions of them. I could just flip them. Let's check it. Alright, to the debug room. Look at these guys. Oh no, he gets spun out. Is it because his sprite is different? He was working fine before. Break down the barrier. Nice. Little guy's going spin crazy. Crawler in the game. Okay, what did I do? There's some setting that the square sprite had. Next 5 to 6. That might fix it. Their legs are so dark, I could barely see their legs. 5. Offset that a little bit. Mask is the whole thing. Let's try that. Crawler in the game. He's not parented to enemy yet either. I don't know if he's got hit points. He doesn't. Two hit points. Tough for a little guy. Move speed, image speed. slow little dude. I might have made them robust enough to go one way or the other. Let's try it. All right. Oh, except that's going to determine which way they go. Yeah. Not the biggest thing. Not the biggest deal right now. James Ed, what wounds? What's wrong, man? What happened? Check damage from player. I feel like we're missing something. Might be because I've got a smaller hitbox than the squares. That could be a problem. No, I don't know that old Linkin Park song. That's not what I was expecting at all. But thank you for that. Oh, crawling in my skin. Crawler in the game. That's nice. I'm sorry to have to make you unfold your joke so litigiously. That's a good one. Crawler in the game. Nice. Real nice. I guess moves a little fast too. HSP. Just one. It should be pretty avoidable. Script damage, turn red. Yeah, I don't want you to turn red. And he's got his own stuff. Guess let's unfold this. Do I have another one? I only have script damage, turn red. Okay. Just gonna stash a little dupe of that there for reference later. Okay, I don't know if I got the line order right on those scripts, but we'll find out. We'll see. But then if these guys are good, we should populate some of them in the game. And then we'll do a little run through, see what's needed, add some more stuff, see what's needed. Fine tune it a little bit. Okay. Script enemy damage, turn red. What did we variable got damaged? Okay. That's right. We're missing all the good stuff. Got damaged. False damage timer 0. Right, I don't even think I'm using damage timer correctly. It's kind of broken. I feel like those should both be in the same script too, not two separate things. A little bit busted, a little bit jacked. We'll figure it out. Man, my feet are getting cold down here. It's not even November yet, and I'm already getting some of the basement chilies. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Okay, he's okay. Zoinks. Oh, and he didn't turn red. But I want him to turn red. That's nice. Man, I love the leeches. Those guys came out real fun. So leeches turn properly red, but crawlers no. So something's wrong there. Damage loop. Check. It's getting there. It's like 40 in the morning, and then it's been like 40 in the morning, but then like 70s in the afternoon. It's weird. Friends of mine keep calling it like Seattle weather. Just that weird lake proximity. I don't know. Hard to explain it. There's got to be a meteorologist in the house who can help us suss it out, right? Create. Look at this sophisticated thing. Coldish. Oh, because, right, turn red. That's that line order. Line order's a bitch. I'll tell you that much. Critical piece of the puzzle. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I forgot you picked one up. It's been a while. Where's that, like, done? Like, shop? There? No? Oh, there you go. Thanks, Nightbot. Glad you're with us. Thanks a lot. Take your time. Take your time, Nightbot. Take your time. Oh, you know what we could do with these guys? We could do a little... This is exciting. Whoops. Nope. I can't copy and paste to save my life. What's happening? Oh, man. I'm just curious. These guys will... Z-index nice or what? Get him in like a little line. I want to see what that's like. Get a little human centipede crawler tricks. Maybe that makes them a little too tough. Some soak up hits. I bet the bullet might like collide with more than one at once. I could see that happening. This could be like a real cheap, sleazy way for me to make segmented enemies. Cheapest, sleaziest way. Where are they? Nah. That looks very cheesy. And they're all stacking in the opposite way that I would expect. Makes me want their speed to alter. They're good. They're kind of tough to hit, being a tiny little creature that they are. I like that you can't break the eggs until they're hatched. Impervious to damage. Yikes. Cool. Alright. We'll get some of these guys in place. We'll have some fun. Spruce up World 5 a little bit. We'll circle back. Do some more enemy additions. Making the crawler change direction when hit. That could be a thing. Let me see. First, let me get a couple. I want to get a couple of these in place. Probably. Let's leave that start room as is. This would be a good place for one. Good place for two. Sure. And we're going to move our necromancer up here. Actually, no, he can stay down there. We'll get some more stuff in that room. It's a good, just kind of like climber. It feels like to me. Up here, yeah, we're gonna have some elementals. That's a nice thing to have. What's up, Grimjack? How's it going, dude? It's probably safe to add a couple other cool things in here. Yeah, we need more coffin stuff. Well, I wanted to edit his states, his code, just to see what exactly he does again. He's checking on script enemy collision, stay on platform. Yep, show me that. Parent wall. Parent wall dad. Yeah, that might need to get changed. Nice, dude. Parenting is cool. Isn't it cool to be a parent? Getting those kids to bed. Alright, alright, alright. Parenting is nice. In here, let's get a couple elementals. Oh no, in here, yeah, we definitely want some crawlers. Yeah, it's super funny. My daughter is like crazy, you know, understandably, I guess, because I'm, you know, probably an influencer, but she's very excited for Halloween. It's turning into like a very exciting thing for her, which is, you know, makes me really happy to share that. She just really loves pumpkins and stuff. Cool, we got some creepy crawlers. They're easy enough to get on the grid. Nice, dude. That sounds like a good costume. Do we want anything in here? Any bonus stuff? Probably not. This guy's already tough as is. Not the toughest, but it's okay. Mini boss and here. Yeah, this room with the crows is pretty tough to begin with. Enemy, we got one crawler on the platform for the time when you do a blind jump and wind up landing on him and regret it. Do two there, but pack them, keep them close. Yeah, dude. No, it sounds like you've got the perfect plan. All of that sounds super. I wonder how a fire elemental will do down here. It'd be great to get some. I want to get some spiders in this place too. Start with one crawler on your platform. That's a cool trick. Seven. What are we doing up here? Whoops. Whoops, I don't mean to delete those every time. Deep design mode. What can we do with this guy. How does his platform stuff work? Parent wall. Parent wall, huh? Object wall, parent wall, edit object, parent object platform, moving. I think we're gonna have these guys talk to parent wall dad instead of parent wall. Seems safer. Hopefully ignore the floating platforms. Reshare the store link on Redbubble. Yeah, hang on a second. Was it this guy? Yeah, I was starting to put some stuff up there and just, you know, stopped because I got busy. It's usually what happens is I like start setting up a shop like that and then kind of have to just put it down for a minute. But whoa, that's okay. Just kind of how it goes. Yeah, dude, totally. Yeah, eventually I'll get all that stuff together and a little more consistent. Oops, don't move the torches. Don't want to forget my friends, just these cool chainsaw maniacs. They're so cool. What else do we need? That was 7. Still kind of spare in there. It'd be good to have some flying enemies happening in there too. Where is that? The fire trap. The regular fire, where does that exist? Yeah, I can't forget to use that because it's cool. Tigerian Dono, what's up, dude? Yeah, Grimjack, as simple as it is, I don't have just like an Imaginary Monsters t-shirt. And I do need to get some Halloween Forever stuff up, or I need to make some Halloween Forever stuff up. That will take a little bit of time. But hopefully not long. It'd be nice to get some stuff together after the game is out. That would honestly be like a really nice cool down activity, just to do some of that stuff for a minute while I'm decompressing and not thinking about game stuff for a minute. Yeah, it would be very simple. It would be very simple. Merchandising. Yeah, honestly, I make I make a lot more money by selling my stuff directly. Doing selling the shirts that I print, and those ones are just on my website. I think. Yeah, the imaginarymonsters.com stuff. Stock is a little bit spotty, but there's some classic tees up there. These guys move. I think they move as slow or slower than Chainsaw Maniacs. Putting a Chainsaw Maniac there might be too mean. Dwayne the Dev, yes. Aw, thanks, dude. Get it now before the price gets the little release bump. And it's gonna go on like a launch sale too anyway. But after everything's all said and done, it's going to be, I think, $4.99 instead of $2.99. So, yeah, you save a little bit of whatever. Where can I put some spiders? Spiders would be fun in here because you'll knock them down and they'll just fall. They'll fall forever. Let's put some spiders in here because you'll just, yeah. We just have like a spider crawling up and down the wall. I like that. That's a concept I can get behind. Because you can probably just like plink them and they'll just fall down forever. So exciting. There's a spider in my crypt. Oh yeah, Death State. Don't forget Death State. That old DS. Boom. That old chestnut. Oh, I thought the soundtrack was over, but it's still going. Yeah, I guess the spiders can just climb around on the walls. They don't even need a web. I'm gonna put a spider down there just for fun. Just for kicks. Don't go down there though, it's dangerous. Okay, well, World 8 has some stuff in it. Nice. Luke Cage for Halloween. Everybody's doing Stranger Things. What character from Stranger Things are you going as for Halloween? I'm going as the Salt Bath. I'm going as Isolation Tank Salt Bath. I'm going to go as the bicycle in the woods. An additional spider just for fun. Yeah, Solaren. That's exactly it. What is this? Some kind of a game? Some game you're playing? You're toying with us. Oh, Dwayne the Dev. You're killer, dude. Thank you. What is this? What's this Gaiazo link? Dun 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 dun. Aw. There he is. So yeah, dude, there's there's been some recent updates, so even checking it out now, there's some brand spanking new stuff to take a look at in there. Go away, birds. Huh. Jumping pumpkins. Whoa, that's nice. Now this makes me think. Get off my platform, you little cretin. Nice. Yeah. Grimjack. Don't forget to duck. Classic advice. Oh no! Alright, these guys... Right. These guys are getting caught up in some platform business. I can fix that. That's why we test. Look out. Exploding fire child. Necromancer, please. Yep, I know you're not happy. Those little creepers. Memory leak, yeah, right. That don't terrify me. It's not a memory leak. It's just some inconsistency. A bad condition with my platform code. Let's get some music going again. Bonk time. Gotta do some bonk. Because I'm feeling mellow. Dun 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 dun. Whoa, they're everywhere. Get that cursor out of here. I wonder if it's weird that they have 2 hit points because they're so tiny. They're just... Whoa, shoot. Any boss. Forgot. I was like clicking on my screen like, do. Let me do that stuff. If he just jumps around, that'll be really easy. Oh shit, moths. Got him. Alright, not too bad. Skull armor. James Ed, you're a brute. Whoa, that was a fast crow. They're exciting when they come at you real fast. Bad birds. This is better if you take it a little slow. I'll take that health. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Got some bats. The bats blend in a little bit. I wonder if maybe I should just do something really simple with the imp babies and make those the bats. Like reskin the bats in lieu of the imp babies, because they'll stand out on the palette a little bit better. The bats are so classic though. Yeah, no, they're like literally the same color as the bricks. We might need to do that. Might be doing that, friendly friends. Oh, this is a... Yeah, my damage delays are all busted. You can just spam attacks. You're not supposed to be able to do that. And the screen tears every time you get on the ladder. I think I gotta get rid of that lerp action. Yeah, dude, the crows in the scene are real cool crows. The spider goes all the way down to the bricks. Or the spikes. This guy doesn't mind the ground though. That's good. Whoa! Alright, spider, you go over there. Oh. No, don't follow me. You're dangerous. You stay down there. You can go down there. I like that. Rotate the spider to turn around. I think the spider just faces you all the time. Doing the dev. Oh, dude, thanks for the donate. I believe it does work. Did you see? Oh shit. Dude, that's super. You're awesome. I love when they wig out. Oh shit. Alright, see you later, spider. I think their Z index changes when they change direction. Oh, we haven't skinned... Ah, we haven't skinned the pre-boss room yet. Gotta do that. Where does this... Yep. Oh, shit. Spoilers. This is the... You guys might want to avert your eyes. I'm just gonna kill myself. That's exciting stuff. Oh, and I can't... Can I not... No, there we go. I must have had keyboard focus on somewhere else. Yeah. All the bosses are done. The leech still needs like a couple tweaks as far as where the spit globs spawn from. You know, I really need... really need some kind of... I need an enemy like the Reapers. I think we got to do something with the Reapers just because we need like a cool enemy in here. Oh wait, the fire guys are a little bit borked. Let's fix those up. Enemy fire elemental. Can we just fix that? Easy if we do. Script collision stay on platform. Instead of parent wall, can I just do parent wall dad? I think that is how these are going to go in the future. Excuse me. Oh no. I wish I knew. This sucks, man. I wish Twitch emotes were like as good as, or I wish they were the same as Slack emotes, because I'm like a master of Slack emotes, but not so much Twitch emotes. Dwayne the Dev, were you trying to request a song or something? Because I don't have that hooked up at all. Hang on a second. Now I'm opening up a tab. I gotta look at something. What was the goal? What was the goal of this? Dun 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 dun. I don't know. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna respond to every joke with a serious concern. Wait a second. Is everything okay? X plus 9, X minus 9. No, it's all good, dude. Sarcasm. Internet sarcasm, Mr. Kappa. It's hard for me to switch into, like, joke mode when I'm deep in work mode. But that's okay. You guys just dance little circles. Dance little circles around me. Sprinkling your kappas as you go. Oh shit, where's Gmail? My tabs. Did I goof up? I hope I didn't goof up any normal stuff. Changing the script stand platform. You guys still work? There's still floating wood in the sky. Oh, lots of frog babies. Okay, that's okay. 5. Love them crows. Everybody loves a little crow as you go. Oh. Oh. Trying to be too quick. Too quick and too fancy. I gotta do more with these horizontal guys. Oh shit. I made them for a reason. They're too fun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, where is the nearest fire elemental? I think it's up here. No, you don't work. Do it. Did I forget to put... Did I forget to put collision on this? I must have. Alright. Alright, sister. Let's see what's going on. I don't like that. Should be there. What the shit? Okay, foe. Enemy wall. Wait, object wall enemy has no parent? That hurts my mind. It should be a child of wall dad. Shouldn't it? Yeah, it should. That bugs me. I feel like I did that for sure. Parent wall dad. Right? That's not going to screw anything up. Okay. Faux walls, same deal as wall dad. What was I trying to figure this out for in the first place? I was doing... Oh, it was because leeches were falling through the floor. Yeah, alright. Take a quick look. Take a quick look. I think doing the dev also, anytime somebody says like, hey, rip off, and there's like a $sign involved, my like reaction is just be like, oh, what? Shit, fuck. What's this person pissed off at about? After reading like February and March full of like Steam contents, like $3 for this game? I beat it in 17 minutes. What a ripoff. I'm like, took me a year to make. Freak out a little bit. Get excited. Dumb little conga line. Right, you guys are still happy. Leeches are still happy. Buyer's remorse. Oh no. Alright, leeches are happy. That means that everybody should be happy, right? Definitely a greedy bastard. No way. Absolutely. Absolutely a greedy bastard. And that crow is flying fast. Shit. No, dude, it's the kind of thing. It's like if it's totally, you know, into the art but also motivated by potential profit. That's, you know, everybody wants to be self-recognized, and everybody, there he works. There, he's good. Everybody wants their work to be recognized, and honestly, like, the most exciting thing about, you know, publishing games on Steam is that for years I've been doing like comics and shirts and books and zines and stuff, and it's all physical. So I have to, like, somebody orders it, I need to go to the post office and literally mail it and do all this stuff. I still do that, but the great thing about selling some stuff on Steam is it just exists in Gabe Newell's thumb drive somewhere in like Valve HQ, and people can buy infinity copies if they choose. And I don't have to, it's done. Like, the work is done. So that's a very thrilling aspect. you know, I could fix bugs, can make improvements, and it proliferates. Oh, we got to make this the boss door. That's why I keep getting surprised going into this boss fight, because it doesn't look like a boss fight. Come on, buddy. Eat candy corn. Eat my harvest corn, you ninny. That's what Pumpkin Man is thinking right now. Oh, too many moths. Sorry. There we go. Asian newspaper friend? That sounds like a cool friend to have. Please, not the newspaper friends. Bird, please. Okay. This is dangerous too, because you can just drop right down through. You can drop right down through those scrolly platforms if you ain't careful. Yeah, as much as I love the bats, I tell you, but I think we're gonna, for now, let's make the imp babies into new bats. It'll be nice. Maybe we'll give them 2 hit points too. Tigerian, that's brutal. Oh, the castle. The castle could be on fire. It's actually what I did with the sprites is a bit different than the original sketch that I had for it, just because I was missing a sprite or two to make it look extra skullish. Could be on fire. I mean, there's little fire elementals running around all over the place. Yeah. Yep. Alright, what was I going to do? Bats. New bats. A new baby bat. Object, enemy, bat. Duplicate. Let's make it simple. Imp baby. Now we have to go back and replace all the imp babies. Gosh. Gosh. Hopefully this isn't too cheap. We'll see. It'll look nice. Oh right, I didn't redefine HP. HP equals 2. And this is, God, these guys are like one of the oldest enemies I made. So simple though. Huh. Yeah, super simple. Check damage from player. We need CR enemy. What's the name of the script? It's turn red is in it. Turn red, damage, turn red. Good. Oh, and that's got to be before too. Ugh. Otherwise, line order is going to get me. And for the enjoyment kind of type of guy. He accidentally said true information about himself. Thoughts and prayers, Scott. We got their logo as a tattoo. That's perfect. Somebody goes to like the tattoo shop to get the Imaginary Monsters tattoo, and they like see it in a mirror, and they're like, "Wait a second! I thought this was the TMNT logo. This sucks. I didn't want that garbage. Get that garbage off of me." Doing the dev, it's classic. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I always want to be straight with people. I'm honestly not expecting Halloween Forever to, you know, it's not going to be like Braid or anything, but it's, you know, a topical, cool spooky game, and I hope people enjoy it and pass it along to their friends, and you know, there's some enjoyment to be had playing it. Only suffering and imp babies. Let's get some of these guys in there. They're too cute. What a curveball. Okay, I need to... This is going to be hard to see all the bats. Because they're blending in. Damn. Not for long. What if the imp babies are just too big, though? I'm not going to worry about it. It's nice. It's fun. Imp babies is a replacement for bats. We've got crows. Crows are dark enough purple that you can see them still. That's good. Let's add some more imp babies in there because they're fun. 4. And our music is over, so we're going to have to switch that up in a minute. Imp baby. There's fun flying enemies having fun. These guys might be a little distracting. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Alright, yeah. Edit object. Create, just because you see a lot of them on screen at once. So, image speed, we're going to make it 0.3 plus random range. Whoa, all caps. Okay, let's get some new music in there first. I might do this with the imps too. Dedicating yourself to creating great games, you'll hit success. Yeah, that would be sweet. That would be nice. And that's the thing too. Like, I don't want to make. I'm almost not concerned with making like the best anything. I'd be really happy making a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Because I know there's you know, way smarter programmers than I am, and people that are just much better at, you know, doing like technical amazingness that I don't, you know, have the full grasp for. So yeah, I don't know. I want to make games that are fun, that have some cool look to them, enjoyable, nostalgic, and I don't know, have some like intrinsic familiarity to it. I'm gonna do the same thing with these guys. Edit object. I'm just gonna grab that literal same line. Probably not even worth making a script out of it. Just borrow it. Oh, is the image speed on these guys is 1. No wonder the bats are so quick. Yeah, and also too, like doing the dev, so much of that you just don't get to control. It's like you can try to position perception and like manage what people think of your work essentially, but I mean the main thing that I've seen or read is just like once it's out, and it's like, you know, it's kind of not really yours anymore, and that's okay. That's part of the exchange is people see your stuff and they're gonna have their own opinion of it, and they're gonna They might even make content based on it. It's kind of theirs in a lot of ways from then on, as in a different way than it's still yours, but yeah, I feel like I've got to imagine like my strengths at least are just like I'll finish a project. It's like I'm finishing Halloween Forever, so stuff is gonna get done. Like it or not, kicking and screaming. Oh yeah, the boss door. God, I can't forget that. I should be writing this stuff down, but I ain't. But yeah, I will get it done. I will get it done. It's close to done. I don't know. Something amazing would have to happen, I feel like, to derail it now. Something really, really amazing. Especially too, just because I'm doing due diligence and setting up version control and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm not knocking on wood or any of that stuff, or like, that'd be great though, like invoking superstition and then having something crazy actually happen, and I got it all on video because I was streaming. Saddest game development story ever. Oh, fudge nuts. I forgot that this sprite is crap. It doesn't line up right. Ugh. I should fix it the right way, but I'm just gonna cheat it. Dumb little door. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to chilling out a little bit in October or November. Yeah, I think honestly the hook for a lot of people is like you vomit candy corn. That was a very lucky thing to like land on and be able to sort of like encapsulate that in like an elevator pitch for the game. It's like, we could talk about the game Halloween Forever. It's a spooky game. It's a Halloween game. You play as a pumpkin man and you vomit candy corn. And it always gets people like, oh, you vomit candy corn? What? I want to vomit candy corn. It's like, yeah, so does everybody. That's why it's a that's why it's a beautiful fantasy. Ah, that's freaking tiles are off registered again. Stupid door. Can't believe I did that. Yeah, giving up because of life. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's not easy. I feel like either I see a lot of people sorting this stuff out. Either you're going in like, I'm gonna make games and I'm gonna make them full time all the time, and my tiles are just like off the grid anyways. This is terrible. Despicable. What happened? But yeah, that's not easy to do. You either need to be like living extremely cheaply or sponsored by something, and whoops. And it'll go good for a period of time, but maybe not forever. And it's like I talk to people about this a lot, where they're like, "What should I do? I'm like finishing up school, and I want to make games. What do I do?" And I'm like, "Well, like I don't know. Like, what's your tolerance for risk?" let's talk about that a little bit first, because if you want to, if you want to shoot the moon and spend 2 years working 3 years working on like a dream project, that's admirable, but at the same time too, you know, you're probably gonna have some kind of bills that you have to pay. And you know, also too, like, does it really make sense to spend 2 years on your first game, or like on something epic the first go about, because you know, you're gonna wind up just people that are new at it, I think are gonna have a really hard time not falling into like the excessive refactoring loop. And it's great because, you know, you're going to learn stuff and you're going to make it better every iteration, and every time you start it over you're going to do something like smarter and more ingenious than the last time. But every time you get into like real deep refactoring and, you know, like, I can't believe I used to do stuff this way, I'll do it better this time, you throw it out the window, you're like further and further away from shipping your game. Which you want to, it's like the reason why I joke about, you know, like wanting to make some money off of this is because like nobody should be kidding anybody about like why you're doing this in the first place, you know, because like at the end of the day, like you might be making games for art and because you're passionate about it, but you're making a product and you're trying to compel people to be interested in that product enough to purchase it for whatever it's worth to you or them. And I don't know, it's like, you know, people can dance around that and say like, oh no, it's about this and it's about that, and you know, and that can be charming, but I think it also does it can do a bit of a disservice to people that are starting out, that, you know, even if somebody's saying, you know, oh, I do this because of like I'm such an aesthetic, and the reason I only make games or design games because of XYZ, that person probably still has a pretty astute estimation of what, you know, their, you know, business tack is, and part of it is probably them setting out this public image of them being like, oh wow, like the mysterious game developer who, you know, is a genius and conjures up, you know, mysterious entertainment from the ether, and you know, it's all sort of like a, people put it on to, you know, because it's marketing, it sells, you know. And then you have people that are like getting into this maybe from the outside, or they're looking at this starting up and they're like, wow, cool, that's how it's done. And it can be, but also, you know, people who are starting out need to have, I feel like people are much better off just having like a frank assessment of what it really is. What is it, you know, that everybody's trying to do? And people are trying to make stuff and sell stuff and earn money from it. And, you know, it's a business. Whether or not people like to admit that or not. I don't know. Tangent ramble. Yeah, James, that's like, I mean, it's the same kind of reasoning too. Like what you're saying is totally valid. You know, it's a reason too why what I'm thinking about making for the second game after Halloween Forever, it's probably going to borrow a lot from Halloween Forever, because, you know, I already have like an engine built up. I just have to fix this stinking thing. It's going to drive me crazy. I already have like a bunch of stuff in this engine that it would be really silly for me not to, you know, try and leverage on another game. So, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to make something new, make something similar, make it quicker than before. And then have, you know, 2 games that belong to me that are on Steam and see how that goes. But I don't know. But also too, it's like you can be a business person and be, you know, to a degree like profit motivated, but also still, you know, have like a high aesthetics and really care about the craft and all this other stuff. And it's like you can have it both ways too. Oh, and green torches aren't going to work in here. Yeah, I don't know. A little bit of a ramble. It's like beating a dead horse too. I know I talk about this stuff a lot, or I've talked about it before. Props. Let's do the 1 torch in there. Oh, let's get some torches though. Zelda Ethan, what's happening, bud? It's already 9:30. Ugh. Might get this stuff hooked in. Sounds like Death by Grammar. What is this? This is the music, at least. It's Gimmick, Mr. Gimmick. Sunsoft Classics. I can't remember which torch works good. Yeah, the red torch. There we go. Yeah, doing the dev, that's legit too. I don't want to do... I mean, the reason I'm raising the price on Halloween Forever is because I think I wound up putting in more than I was originally... I think I like scope creeped myself a little bit, and some friends were helping me kind of realize that over the last couple weeks just leading up to this, where they're like, you gotta raise the price on this game. I was like, I don't know, I said I wasn't going to, and I don't want to like, you know, be that person, but they're like, dude, look at this. It's like you've added so many different bosses and things, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of gotten bigger in a way, but also I feel like having the price as it is, I still want to do some updates post-launch, but probably aren't going to do a paid DLC thing. I'd rather just add it to the game and like kind of fill it in spaces, you know, give people some bonuses, say like here's a couple more characters you can unlock, and there's a couple more secrets you can find. But yeah, planning for like paid DLC from the get-go, it's kind of tricky unless you're doing something, I don't know, like, and I don't know if people do it a lot. If you're doing a game that had like episodic content and you were gonna treat it in that way, and if you're doing sort of like an indie Telltale or something, that could be interesting. That could be cool to see. Oh, fast crows. These guys are coming in hot. Oh, okay. Imp baby got damage. True isn't defined. Perfect. We need to change damage timer too. I need to fix the damage timer. The damn damage timer, because it doesn't work. Okay, what are we missing? Yeah, I might have to call it soon, just because I'm feeling pretty drained, but we're in decent shape. I'm gonna have a chance to fiddle with this and test it in the morning, and maybe get an update out before getting into la oficina, the office. Yeah, that's okay. Dwayne the Dev, I would even suggest to don't be afraid to start either, and just like start making some progress, because I think if you're trying to curtail refactoring in the future by preparation, that's good. But also, if preparation becomes an obstacle to you beginning, or you making progress on the actual deliverable, I would sometimes question that, because it's like you can always have, I have enemies in here, and even like my player controller is like really strung together because it's one of the first things that I ever made in the game, but it works, with a couple exceptions, and it doesn't make sense for me to really dig in and there he goes, do a lot of I don't want to pull it all out, because if it works, then it works, and it might be ugly, but if it's ugly and it works, it still works. You only have to look at it as much as you have to go back and like tweak things and add things. So, and I'm not saying you're going to get yourself into a situation like that, or that's something that you're doing. Just it's something that I've encountered a lot. Yeah, it's something I've encountered, a lot in different forums with artists and people who are just creatives who are like I want to do this, or I'm planning on doing this, but not until I'm ready, or I have to finish writing something, or do this or that. The little head guys aren't working for me. They're too they don't really fit in the world. I think we're gonna do something with those skull dogs instead. And it might be better if they're bigger too. I think there's room for it. Yeah, I'm not crazy about them being so tiny. The purple kind of looks like garbage against the boss door. Oh, well. Yeah, because even too, it's like I started working on Halloween Forever. Oh shit. In 2014, and I didn't really know a lick of programming, and I've been learning it as I go, just because I was like, I want to start learning, and I'll learn better if I'm actually putting it towards something. And I mean, the game was a lot smaller when I said it was like done the first time, but it made sense to go back and add some more. So you can do some of that. Are the backgrounds of the little heads not transparent? I think they're transparent, Tigerian. Let's find one of them just so we can check it. They don't have a stroke around them. Loading and saving and resolutions. Nice. Yeah, and even whoa. Dwayne, I'm not even gonna worry about putting in like view screen. Like I'm just gonna roll with like the default resolution for Halloween Forever for now, and to me that's acceptable, like post-launch stuff. And I didn't get the bats in here, that I could patch that in the future. Oh, did I like step on that bullet and it died? I don't think so. But yeah, there's some good I learned how to do some saving and loading from some Sean Spalding tutorials. And he's got a good set out for that topic. Yeah, dude, you and me both. Tired eyes. Tired eye man. Wonder if... There's our jumping glitch. We gotta fix that still. It's kind of fun though. I like it, as terrible as it is. Multiplayer in Game Maker Studio. Yeah, gosh, I wouldn't even know where to begin. And that's the thing too, even after doing a bunch of this stuff for 2 years, it's like there's still so much like uncovered ground for me to learn and figure out that's really exciting. Okay, we're just gonna fix that tile thinger. I wonder what I did. I must have done something to align the bricks differently in this zone, and that's why they don't line up there too. Spoilers. I think I want to learn some Twitch integration for Game Maker because everybody's doing it. It seems like it'd be really fun. Just have some stuff. Not even like a fully fledged game, but just like some toys to play around with while I'm streaming and dreaming. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Dwayne the Dev. There's a good book that, like, my buddy Tom and I were passing around a couple years ago called Art and Fear. And again, too, I'm not saying this is, like, you know, a situation specific to you, but just it's, like, on the topic of this as far as, like, you know, people doing creative endeavors and, you know, there's, like, whole levels of, you know, interesting anxiety and just, you know, process around just starting or beginning or working that, you know, people have to kind of get through these hoops and hurdles, and, you know, some people call it like artist block or whatever. I might not be making like a coherent thought about it right now, but yeah, Nefito. I'm trying to read your name. Nefito. Sorry, dude. Yeah, there's some IRC chat parsing stuff that you can do. I'm trying to think. Let me remember how to do this. Shout. Drunk Devs knows a bit about it, and he has some Game Maker overlays in his stream, so he'd be a good person to ask about it. And gosh, I think Robot Loves Kitty was doing some stuff with it the other day for the Game Boy Jam. I don't know if they did it in Game Maker though. They might have. I think they did. You can. There's some documentation for it out there. So if you did a little bit of snooping, I'm sure you'd find some stuff. I don't love those little guys. I gotta fix those. Yeah, I'm also not super in love with how World 5 is designed right now. There's so much open floor. It's exciting because it's different, but it's so alien because I haven't had much of that in the game yet. I'm not sure if it's even going to be like difficult or just kind of vacant. So I might be doing a pass through and tweaking some stuff. Adding in some more floor, filling things in a little bit. We'll have to see. Oh, and I finished Derek Yu's Spelunky book the other day, and he was talking about some cool stuff in there. I mean, it's all very good. I think it's a really good, just like long form game design discussion, and he was saying some interesting things about like game difficulty not really needing to be like a linear ramp from like 0 to maximum difficulty. And he was talking about it in regards to like Spelunky, about how a lot of people and their analytics show it that like the jungle is kind of like the most difficult area, and that's usually where people stop playing. Except for, you know, the smaller subset of players who continue playing afterwards, and you know, just it turns out with the balance of things that if like you get past jungle capably, you're very well equipped to take on, you know, the ice caves and like whatever lies beyond, so that it you know, you can accelerate to the finish in some ways. But it's just kind of interesting. Oh, I thought it was cool. It was also kind of reassuring me and saying to myself, like, World 5 doesn't need to be the hardest thing ever to exist in a game. It's okay if you can kind of like just walk through some spots and experience it, which is why I kind of want to make it a little bit more forgiving in places. Yeah, Nifilto, there's so many cool asymmetrical, you know, again too, like dealing with like a pretty limited input from Twitch chat. Dude, have you ever played level 5? Exactly. That's gonna be what people are saying. Be like, aw shit. Aw shitty. Okay, let's get some Skulldoggers in here. We've put it off long enough. We need some Skulldogs. Are these guys gonna be too big though? Maybe it doesn't matter. They're so tall and weird. And also a little bright, or too dark, compared to... Let's put this in the crow layer. Cool. You just like add on one level to whatever people were playing. It's like, dude, this is nothing. Have you ever played level 7? I didn't even know there was a level 7. Well, that's how you do it. Oh yeah, right. Have you ever? Do you even know difficulty, bro? Do you even? Yeah, that's classic. Okay, I wonder if these guys just need like a smaller skull so they can feel a little more at home. Crystal skull tip. Yeah, these guys are definitely, you know, like those kind of like South American elongated skulls. Level 5 of Halloween Forever when I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how hard it is when it all pans out. I have to see. I gotta see. Okay. These little rat dogs, whatever this is. Oops. Shape dynamics. Give me a break. Yeah, I always do like a little bit of like a registration mark on the corner, just so I can keep an idea of, so I can like move stuff around. I want to just tone down the size of this guy's head a little bit. I think we can keep the overall cranial joy of it, but not go too overboard. There we go. This might have been a quick address of the issue. A quick fix, as it may. We'll see. Oh man, I'm already like starting to imagine like the when you finish a project this large. I don't know. I shouldn't even say that because it's like kind of self-aggrandizing. When you finish a project that you've spent a lot of time on, you know, like a game or anything, I always wind up having this kind of like, you're excited to finish it and you're like, all right, cool, I can do something else next, that's great. But then anytime, I think I've gotten a little bit better at managing it, but in the past when I've done stuff like this and you wrap it up and you're like, all right, cool, well, I'm done, now what? There's like this kind of like free fall weird feeling that can happen sometimes where you're like, all right, well, I can't keep working on the thing that I finished at the same rate that I was working on it, you know, previously to this, and that becomes like the new normal in a way, and it's like comfortable. But what's going on with this leg? It's got like a weird little polyp thing. So yeah, it's like you have to. I think I've gotten better with it just because I prepare for it a little bit now because I kind of know it's coming. These guys are fun. So, what? I think it's almost gonna be nice just not working on. Well, I don't know. I've been spending so much time in Game Maker proper that it's gonna be nice getting to like put some of that down a little bit and just do some art for a couple days or weeks or whatever. Just come up with some ideas. Keep it real rough. But I don't know. Probably gonna try and fit maybe some game streams in there too, or just I want to read some books. I want to read some books again. Yeah, dude, learn like a little shark. Be a knowledge shark. Well, what happened? What happened? Shape dynamics. I'm a brush again. Phooey. Dude, I can't wait to try your boss. Pike and shot is so good. That little scruff dirt is a little too flickery. It's that negative spot which gets me. They're gonna get bodied. Prepare to get bodied. I've never heard that expression. I like that. Roll out that meat wagon. Bodied. That's good. So my only worry with this guy is that his stance is so wide. He's gonna kind of stand out in a weird way. Nice, common fighting game community term. Well, seeing as I'm not really a member of the fighting game community, that's great though. I love it. I love it. There's so many freaking nuances to just this video game nonsense. So much nuance. Okay, crawlers are going to be a lot bigger, which means having 2 of these bad boys around that little block is probably going to be too much. Too much. I like them though. I like the little blue skull crawler. And if I ever get to do like a World 6 as sort of like an add-on to World 5, these guys will be like a fun clue of like other skeleton-y stuff to come. We'll see. I still have... I keep talking about tomorrow like content complete, but I still have like a week and a half to fiddle around with stuff. There remains time. There's still time. Body bagged. That's good. Bodied is just a good term. Bodied. You got bodied. Oh shit! Now that center point on all these things are going to be screwed up. They're all going to be stuck in the platforms. Oh well. Oh well. It's the cost of. This is what refactoring looks like. It sucks. It sucks. Except not. It's good to do. Good to do in doses. Shit. What are we gonna do with that Reaper? Oh, well, Tigerian, also, I'm not going to have, like, Steam achievements in tomorrow, so that's, like, another thing that's pending. Achievements and stuff, so... Let's actually make a new sprite. I don't want to overwrite this one. Crawler... Duplicate. That's what I'm going to be working on next week, is, hopefully seamlessly... adding that, integrating that into your... Plus, you know, like, content tweaks and fixes, and there's probably going to be a couple other set PC things I want to add. Yeah, Neflito, good job, dude. Good luck with that. I wish you luck. I wish you luck, my friend. Should keep the old crawler. He's a good little crawler. Except, where did he go? There he is. Well, it could be tomorrow. It could be. We're probably a couple days away. Probably a couple days away. Maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. Stuff is... There's going to be some tweaks. Because... Yeah. But you probably could be able to, like, fight World 1 through 5 and fight bosses all the way through starting tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. 12, it's 11. Yeah, dude. Tigerian, you've been hanging with me for such a long time, so I'm really excited to see what you think of it. And if you have legitimate feedback, if you do not like what you're playing, you know, I want to know also. I want to know. Oh man, I'm probably gonna leave the jumping glitch in there for now, just because it's rare to use it, and I don't know. probably just not going to fix it tonight. There's others. I want to get this guy in and then probably call it, and I'll take a look at things in the morning because I've got to call up Indy Luchador. So 6 areas. I think there's going to be 5 now, just for. It's like I'm getting into like content cut release triage a little bit. So I could do 6 areas, but it would mean I'd have to do another 2 bosses, and it just, if I do that, it won't happen for Halloween. No, you're correct. I did talk about 6 areas, so I'm rolling with 5 for now. But anything that happens after will be like optional secret content. So I do want to add new worlds. I want to add more stuff. So that will be hopefully happening, you know, sometime after launch and before Halloween 2017. But we'll see. We will see. And that's the thing too. I could just deal with the whole like free falling. Where the hell is this enemy? It's so small. I could deal with some of the free fall by just, you know, going from, all right, here's a couple new things right away, and that might be a fun thing to do. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, honestly, I would love to just hit the ground running early with some new player skins. Or, you know, we'll have to see. Yeah, all that stuff as far as, like Steam gives you some tools as far as, you know, like triggering promotions and such. But I think the biggest thing really is just triggering and controlling sales and pacing. But you know, there's different ways to slice it. Oh, these guys are misaligned. Okay, just gotta pop them out. Pop them on out. This might be too many. Yeah, let's clean this up a little bit. Going from a tiny sprite to a big sprite. I wonder how these guys are gonna look. Do this, that, this. Yeah, I think we'll have a 6th area again at some point. 6, 7. I mean, I definitely have ideas for this stuff, so there's no like shortage of things to add, at least. This top corner's looking a little empty. Give you a buddy. Room 7 is good. Room 8. Do we have any of these? Yeah, we do. A couple of these little fellas. What if I should do green spiders in this room, because they'll stand out on the palette better. Let's do that. Green spiders are more dangerous. All right, let's take a look at our little guys. Let's check it out. And after this, it's probably gonna be ending time. got a call with Indie Luchador in the morning to talk about some stuff, plans and stuff. PR stuff. He's my PR buddy. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, how it's all gonna go. Because the goal is to have the version tomorrow, or this weekend, I should say. Have a version by this weekend that we can start like distributing a little bit and saying like, hey, look at this. Spooky Halloween game is done. For Halloween times. And all that. Oh, you can duck right under you. Look at that. Oh, this guy's like crawling into the platform. It's a little bit weird. Is it good? Is it bad? It's hard to tell. Hard to tell anymore. Let's move on through. Oh, some bugs. What's this? Variable get my state. Oh, one of those can't define state because he's not against a platform. Yeah, I like these skulls more than the little ones. Part of that. Yeah. Part of that is like their collision code is like getting them sucked into the ground. But I think, wait, what do I... Their sprite mask might just be a little bit crappy. Oh, Game Freak. Thanks to the host, dude. It spooked me. Just make it full image for now. What do we want to do? Test with that. And somewhere in this room, where was it? Yeah, somewhere in here, somebody is not happy with their position. Unhappy with their position in the game. Are they getting caught? Everything looks okay. I mean, those like weird corner cases. Let's see. Yeah, I hear you guys. I would be much happier if they were just like edge to edge with the platform. But the way I wrote them, it might be tricky. I might have to like offset it or something. Oh, 10 o'clock. Late, too many late nights. Oh, he's like right in the middle of there. What the hell's going on? Oh, I forgot there's like a billion of them. Or wait a second. started off. They look cute. Alright. Oh no! That's hilarious. They start off like moonwalking. Yeah, things definitely got a little crazy since their sprite got bigger. Like, they have to do it wrong until they can, like, self-correct for it. What happened? Ugh. That makes things more exciting. I wonder if, don't do precise collision checking on player. Oh boy. Little things like this. It's gonna like spiral me down. Like, why doesn't this work the way I want it to work? Rabbit hole for untold hours. 5, 6, 11, 12. So the offset is okay. So it seems pretty happy. The other one seems pretty happy with automatic mask. I think it partly worked before just because it was small. Well, let's test it a couple more times. Oh. Man. I gotta find time to put together my Halloween costume, too. Holy moly. He's like deep in there. What the hell? Yeah, no, they're stuck further in. What if they need a vertical offset too? Set. Try that again. Let's say. And what if elliptical gets me in any trouble? Just curious. Gonna test. I don't know. Don't know what's gonna happen. Oh. Little shadow dogs. I like that. Summary. I'm really stuck in there. What's up, Shushiro? It's Halloween forever, man. If I can type my command correctly. Spooky game. I'm trying to get my skull dogs right. They're misbehaving. Bunch of bad dogs. No. Let's try full image. Yeah, that's true. It could be either way. X, Y, 11. Don't know if a Y offset is going to get us anywhere better. Nice. Well, yeah, thanks for popping in, dude. The old Borderlands. Yeah, there's definitely like a good game binge, video game binge. I told my buddy Matt that I would do another Diablo season with him, and then promptly had to get Halloween Forever finished, so I wasn't really able to play. But I guess that's an evergreen thing that never really goes away. Oh wow, he's really stuck in there. Probably partly because of Sprite Origins. Okay, well, maybe we got some progress. I think part of this... Yeah, let me get to my debug room. Let's take a look. Part of this is getting caused, I think, by... Right, I never fixed these fine fellows. Edit, say 12, 13. What kind of trouble does this get us into? I promise, really soon, we're going to call it a night. Really soon. Oh man, really soon. Yeah, I was telling my other friend Matt that I've been like running into like just like good solid fatigue where I'll have like an evening clear. It's like, all right, cool. I can work on some stuff tonight. I can get some stuff on the game done. This is good. And I'll sit down to do it, and it'll be like 10 o'clock or 10:30, which is like still pretty optimal working time. Okay, so these guys can't touch the platform if they're stuck. I wonder which it is. It's got to be. This would be delightfully tedious if I had to just kind of scooch him down. Yeah, maybe the sprite offset doesn't actually help anything. But just like winding up with it's like I'm like ready to go, and everything is lined up to get some stuff done. And the other night it was like 10:30, and I was just like sitting with my laptop and just like falling asleep at the laptop, and I was like, all right, this isn't happening right now. I'm not getting any work done tonight. It's okay. Let's take a look at it again in the morning. Just going from there. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Being cute? Oh, you're lined up perfectly. You just don't have a care. That offset does about as good, except you don't know how to. You can't function. So let's try. We'll try going back to that. It might just be that I can't place them on the bottom sides of platforms, which isn't the end of the world. That's okay. Oh, but actually, if I did automatic manual full image. Should be okay. So we'll see. So definitely, I mean, you want to crunch mode through this kind of stuff, but you definitely, at least I definitely get, you know, real fatigue. It's like, you know, as much as I want to work on some of this stuff, sometimes you just have to rest. Doesn't work great otherwise. What's going on? Oh yeah, I did get to catch a little bit of a break yesterday. Went to go see Shin Godzilla with some friends. It was good. I felt like a very classic Godzilla movie. Very slow pacing and lots of gabbing in between cool monster stuff. Okay, this might just be our compromise. 1 pixel into the floor. Don't place them on the underside of platforms. Yep, that's okay. I don't mind them kind of tickling their way into the floor. Let's do this. Shin Godzilla, yeah. I think it was still playing in like select theaters in the US tonight too. But it was good. It was good. I dug it. I feel like you have to be a Godzilla fan to enjoy it, which might sound kind of dumb. But my friend Kim, she was like not super into it. She was like, "You guys like this stuff? It's so slow." And I was like, "I know it's not. It's kind of an old school Godzilla movie in ways, but lots of like jargon, lots of disaster management planning. But it's good. It's a new Godzilla movie, so you take what you can get. You take what you can get. File create from strip. Just gonna try updating this little bad boy because I'm gonna play a trick. I'm gonna play a trick on Game Maker. Modified automatic full image. We still need that offset. Dude, Godzilla's good. I still think, Godzilla 2000 and Godzilla Final Wars are super, super, super Godzilla movies, and I really liked the last US one with like thick Godzilla, chunky Godzilla. He was cool, and I'm glad they're still keeping the franchise alive and doing different things. Because the American Godzilla movie, the thing that interested me about it a lot is almost more of like a really intense, like your life is minuscule, like disaster horror, like survival horror kind of experience. And I don't know, I really liked that. I thought that was nice. Exciting. Thick Godzilla. He's a big boy. He's got some meat on that Godzilla bone. He's a beast. Look, Mom, I fixed it because I cheated and I offset my sprite by a pixel. I fixed it, Mom. Dear Mom. Such a fun experimental room. All the shaky boxes. You can stand on them. Whoa, alright, cool. Let's get all of those little skull dudes working again. Because I probably broke some positions. That seems okay. There are none in here. So a ton in here. Whoa. Okay. Say no. No skulldoggers allowed on the bottoms of platforms. If that's what we have to do, that's what we will do. That is the rule. I think we can do that though. Follow the rule of the skulldoggers. 4 goes to the mini boss, then to 5. There's none in 5. 6 has, well, this guy. Maybe we can't do that now. Unless I change the shape of the platform. I'll do that. Let's do it. Just add a little bit of safety. Cool. So you'll chase the little dog down. And these guys are falling in like crazy. Okay, there's no more bats in here. That's good. Okay, that was room 6. Room 7. How are we looking? Verticality. Lots of verticality. I don't... Alright. So he's gone. He's still around. They'll go clockwise too. It's okay. I'm sure I could do some stuff to make them go clockwise and counterclockwise, but I'm also not horribly upset about it. Alright, I should just make sure that they all work. Let's take a look at this and then call it a night. Again, finally, for the final time. Can I mark some stuff off my list, though? Blue imps. Like crows pop out of holes. No, they're like bats instead. Blue imps are in. Tick that off the list. 5-direction exploder is in. That's a little fire elemental. Oh, the ceiling eyes. I wanted to do those. I completely forgot. That's okay. They would have taken... They might not have been difficult to add. I think we'll still get them. I think we'll still get them in. That could be something I work on at breakfast. Second breakfast. 11sies. Boom. That one's a spaz. I like these guys. Oh shit, don't fall off. Yeah, I think we need some more of the classic enemies in the mix too. Since World 5 is kind of your last chance to... Wow, that was terrible. It's kind of your last hurrah until I add new stuff, so Be nice to reminisce a little bit. Okay, this room doesn't crash. Hooray. That's okay. I like seeing these guys in pairs. Yeah, that screen tearing on ladders. I think it's time we finally fix that. Cool. You got me. I got bitten. Bitten by a beast. Yeah, I like the imps. It's the kind of thing too where like I was holding onto that sprite for a long time and thinking, you know, oh, I really want to make them do something cool and like have them shoot a bullet or whatever, this or that. And, you know, they kind of work fine just as being like 2 hit point bats instead of something brand new. That's kind of the lesson of this whole process. What was I was going to do something which I don't remember now. I should have written it down. What was it? I didn't get... Was it something in here? It might have been something for a different room even. Well, hopefully I remember it when it's critical. It might have just been me saying that I need to add more enemies from other rooms into the mix. Or other enemies from previous worlds. I like this vertical tunnel. It's kind of kooky. Alright. Well, everything's foggy. I think we're going to call it for a night. Yeah, let's switch. Do the old switcheroo. And boom. Alright, you guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out. We're definitely in the home stretch. Ugh. We gotta get some stuff together. Designing the coat of a skeleton. Yeah, that might have been like the runes on one of like the necromancer boss's first form or final form. Yeah. Designing the coat. Skeleton Fashions. Skeleton Fashions by Imaginary Monsters. Alright. I will catch you guys another time. Maybe keep an eye out on Steam for a little update-a-roo tomorrow or sometime this weekend. And we'll be back, should be back on Monday doing the old stuff again. We'll be taking a look at how do Steam achievements and Game Maker work. I have a vague idea, and I have some documentation to look at, so we'll be poking that and testing that a little bit. All right, you guys rule. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you later.